Hi everyone, today for dinner we are going to have kind of like a Greek sort of chicken salad. So I've got some chicken breast here marinating in harissa, which I'm going to air fry. And then I've got some of these sort of chili flame baked folded flatbreads, which I'm just going to warm through. And then I've got some tzatziki and some olives, and I'm also going to do like a mixed salad. So it'll just be a kind of help yourself and kind of make your flatbreads up. So I'll show you it when it's all ready. Hi everyone, tonight for dinner we're having our usual Sunday roast. So we've got roast chicken, which is one of the cook in the bag ones, so I got 2 for £8. And then we've got roast potatoes, which I did in the air fryer. We've got some carrots and broccoli, and then just some frozen Yorkshire puddings. So that one's my husband's, that one's mine, that one's Archie's, and then that's Henry's. He doesn't like Yorkshire puddings. And then obviously we've got some gravy as well. And we're having some apple strudel for pudding. Hi everyone, I just thought I would share with you a great way to use up any leftover roast chicken. So I use ours to make a Greek sort of lemon chicken soup. So I've just got some white rice here boiling in chicken stock. It's about 3/4 of a cup. And then in here, I've just got 2 eggs and 1/3 of a cup of lemon juice in there, whisked together. And then I've just got a bowl here of the leftover chicken from our roast. So I normally use the thigh and the leg meat, and then any other little bits and bobs that I can kind of get off of the chicken. So I'm just going to leave this boiling until my rice is cooked. And then we're just going to ladle some of the hot stock into the egg mixture, and the heat of the stock actually cooks the egg. You want to do it quite gradually, otherwise you scramble the egg. So you just add a little bit at a time and kind of mix it, and then just stir through the chicken in the rice and add this mixture back in. So I'll just let my rice cook and then I will show you the next step. Okay, so once your rice is cooked, you just want to use a ladle just to ladle some of the hot stock into the egg mixture. And then you just give that a bit of a stir. And gradually you will just raise the temperature of the eggs in there with the stock, and they'll kind of start to cook. You don't want to do it too quick because you'll scramble the eggs and get lots of stringy white bits in. So you just want to add a little bit at a time and mix it. And you can kind of feel when if you feel the outside of the bowl, you can feel when the eggs kind of come up to temperature. So I've just removed the rice now from the heat just to stir the chicken through. Obviously the chicken is already cooked because it's just leftover roast chicken. So that just needs to be sort of mixed through. And then you're just going to gradually kind of ladle your egg mixture back into your soup. Okay, and that's all of that added back in, so you can see it makes a nice load of soup. So you can add as much chicken or whatever in as you've got. But that's what my husband's going to take for lunch for the next couple of days. Hi everyone, today for dinner we are going to have a kind of fry up. So I've just got the reduced sausages that I got from Asda. So I'm just going to do them in the air fryer, and then I'm also going to put my bacon in the other drawer of the air fryer when these are kind of nearly done, and then just do some eggs and beans and toast with them. So I will show you it when it's all plated up. Hi everyone, tonight for dinner we are having spaghetti bolognese. So I've got one of these 500-gram lean beef minces there. And then for the veg, I'm just going to use some red onion, some red pepper, some grated carrot and some mushrooms. I've got my garlic cube there. And then for the sauce, I'm just going to use some passata, some tomato puree and some beef stock. So I'm just going to fry all this up and then do some spaghetti, and we'll probably have some garlic bread with it as well. So I'll show you when it's all plated up. Okay, and here's our dinner all plated up. I can't take all the credit for this one. As you saw, my little sous chef was doing a lot of the chopping and stuff for me. That one's my husband's. This one's mine. Got Archie's and Henry's, and then we've got some cheese and some garlic bread to go with it as well. Hi everyone, tonight for dinner the boys are having a quick one because Archie has cubs tonight, so they've just got fish fingers, alpha bites and sweet corn. I did these in the air fryer. They cook really quickly. I put them on for like 10 minutes and they probably didn't even need 10 minutes. But yeah, so that's what they're having. My husband and I are going to have salmon stir fry, but he's going to be a little bit later home. So I will show you ours when it is all plated up. And here is our stir fry all plated up. So I've literally just fried the stir fry veg and then added the noodles. And then when I added the sauce, just moved all the noodles and stuff over and put the salmon on the other side of the frying pan just to warm it through because it was already cooked. And then just kind of mixed it all together in the frying pan. So that's what we're having tonight. Hi everyone, today for dinner we are having chicken pie. So I'm kind of making this up as I'm going along. But I've got my ready rolled puff pastry. I've got some peas and carrots and my chicken breast. And I'm just going to fry this up in my pan. And I'm going to do it with some chicken stock. And I've got some Italian seasoning and some pepper. And then I'm just going to thicken it up with a little bit of gravy, just so it's not too watery. And then obviously I've got my pastry, so I'm just going to put pastry at the bottom and the top. I'm hoping that it's just going to cook the bottom and puff the top up, but we will see. The worst that's going to happen is I'm going to have a soggy bottom, as they say. So yeah, I'm just going to wing it, and I'm going to make pie, and then I think we're going to have some mash and some broccoli with it as well. So I'll show you when it's plated up. Fingers crossed. Okay, and here's the pie ready for the oven. So I've literally just gone round the edges with a fork just to kind of seal it. And then with the leftover pastry, I've just done a couple of hearts and put on there just because who doesn't love a heart on a pie. I've made a little hole there. I think that's what you're meant to do to let the steam out. And then I know some people use egg, but Henry's allergic to egg, so I'm just going to brush mine over with milk just to hopefully give it a bit of a gloss. So I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but obviously I will show you guys when it's done. Thank you to you all for your comments on giving me advice on what to do. I've kind of amalgamated everybody's advice, so I'm not sure how it's going to go, but what's the worst that can happen? Even if the pastry's a fail, it's going to have a lot of nice chicken inside. So I'll just pop it in the oven and I'll show you it when it's done. Oh, and here is the pie out of the oven. It looks really nice. It's puffed up. We just tell whether we dish it up, whether the underneath is cooked or not. So I just thought I'd show you now, because you know it's like when you try and dish these things up, it will look a mess. So I just thought I'd show you it out of the oven. So that's the pie, and then I've got my mash and broccoli there cooking as well. So I'll show you it in a sec dished up. Thanks so much for watching this Meals of the Week video. I hope you've enjoyed it and it's given you some ideas for meals for your family. If you have, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more foodie videos, and I'll see you next time.